Hey, y'all, and welcome to the Southland Piper. I'm your host, Tim. Hope you're doing well today. Well, I have this Alpha Citation that's got a bit of a problem, so let's turn around to the workbench and take a look. All right, let's take a closer look. The stem's got a couple of little marks on it, not too bad, but let's talk about the elephant in the room. Pretty good chip out of it. The pipe appears to have been smoked a couple of times, not much at all. And I guess they dropped it and just got a little disgusted by it and thought they would just get rid of it. But that's on the lowest spot of the rim. So if I just try to take down that area, it's going to dip even further. But that front lip is lower than the upper lip. So that kind of gives me something to work with. You can see the difference right there. I'm going to have to drop this whole front lip down, and we'll just have to see how it looks. I may have to rework the whole thing. It's got quite of a thinning of the rim as it goes, but we'll take a shot. Now the rest of the pipe, it's got some pretty briar. It does have some fairly large fills, um, but the stem is nicely fitting. No problem there. So I'm gonna sand all this down, and then we'll have to restain it. But I think we can come up with something that'll look decent enough. Uh, we'll just have to see. One thing I did fail to mention, if I do have to take quite a bit, now you can see how that drops. But if I do need to take off quite a bit, the bowl is 1.9 inches deep, so very deep bowl. So it won't hurt to take a little height out of it. But anyway, let's get started. All right, I've got a sanding drum attached to my little manicurist drill, and so we'll just have to see how that works out. But hope I can make this look decent. We'll try. A little bit more speed. Okay, I took 4/10 of an inch. No, not even 4/10. I went from 1.9 to 1.86 on the depth. So not much at all. Um, Front side, I'm not too thrilled about. Up above, looking down on the pipe, it looks a lot better. Um, Let me do some hand sanding on this, and we'll see if I can't tune it up a little bit. But it's my rotary drum's a little too aggressive, so we'll get into that and see what we can make it look like. Well, it's getting there. Just going to have a lot of sanding ahead of me. Um, that's about like watching paint dry, so I won't make you watch that whole thing. But I'll check back with you once I get it sanded down. I do have a dilemma. This pipe apparently had a contrast stain, because you see up here where I worked on it, that contrast is gone. So may try to go back with a contrast stain, or see if most of it sands out, because I'm going to have to sand the whole thing, hopefully to match it up a little bit. But anyway, I'll come back when I'm done with the sanding work. Well, ran into a bit of a problem. I knew a fill was close to the end of the stumble, and it chipped out. You can see that. So That leaves me with this nice gap. About the only choice I have is to, by hand, sand that down, which is going to throw off my, I might have to sand everything. Just got a little bit more interesting. I'm fairly happy with my repair on top of the bowl. I'm not happy about that. I knew it was there, and I was a little afraid of it, but it did. It chipped out. Yay. Well, let's get some more sandpaper. Never tried anything like this, but I guess it's the first time for everything. I'm going to lose my, now these alphas are Israeli pipe, and I'll probably lose most of that. You can see it up there now. Get a little closer. Alrighty, we'll just see how ugly we can make this repair. Getting it good and flat is going to be difficult because I've never tried to sand for a stem on the end of the stumble. Yay. Keep wanting to dip at this corner right here. A little bit better, but I got a long way to go. I'll be back once I get closer. Well, given my skill set, I guess this isn't too bad. I've just got a little bit of a peak on one side, yeah, right here. But I've taken more of the shank than I was planning on it, but just could not get things even. But I'm going to leave it right there. It's a fairly decent fit. So a little bit more sanding left to do, and then I may throw a light stain on it. But figures. Look what I see right there. Okay, I guess I'm still working on the rim. Well, I got that little spot sanded down. There's a fill there. The back edge is a lot thinner than this front edge. I purposely left this a little chunkier, but I don't think I want to, sand this whole back edge down to make it more chunky, but hopefully it just won't chip anymore. Yeah, I think I'm going to quit messing with it and put some stain on it and get it buffed. I see a little pit I need to try to get out. Right. Can we see it? Don't think so. Yeah, that's right. Well, it won't focus. It's right there. Well, I've decided to go with tan. Didn't want to go real dark on it. So we'll do tan. I think that'll look pretty nice. It's got quite a few feels in it, but it's actually a pretty piece of briar. And I'm twirling this around. Don't want to comment. I see light where your stem meets your stumble, but I don't have it inserted all the way down. All right, we'll let that dry and we'll buff it out. Well, it was a little bit of a battle with this pipe, but it'll make somebody a good serviceable pipe. The fit on the stem is okay, buffed up nicely. So you can get up here and you can see where it dips. But I think it's okay. Maybe just a little high spot right there, maybe. But it's a pretty pipe. Got some pretty grain in it. Well, thank you for sharing your time with me today, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.